every soul who is looking for peace. I am a radiator of God's peace. It's just peace and peace all around me. The soul world, my home.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Yeah, Om Shanti. Good morning, all everyone. Good morning, sister. Yes, good morning, Om Shanti, brother Sunday.
Good morning,
brother,
brother Gagan.
Good morning, the divine family.
Brother,
Good morning.
Om Shanti. Good morning.
Dr. Sita, good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Good morning.
Oh.
Good,
Oh.
good morning.
Sister Basi.
Much love to everyone.
Today we host Sister Neena. Sister Neena was here in Equi Center 2014, if I'm right.
Yes,
So,
brother, you're right.
she has done a lot of service here. So we welcome today Sister Neena again. Now she is in London, Birmingham New Center. So she is serving there. So welcome, Sister Neena. Please welcome her. Yes.
Welcome.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Om Shanti, everyone. It's nice to see everyone again. Few faces I do recognize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
Om
Brother
Shanti.
Sunday.
Yeah.
I've been around. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Start today's Murli.
Yeah.
See, Baba has various titles on him. And one of his titles is that he is a guide. And Baba is so generous that he doesn't keep things for himself. He likes to share even his titles with us. So today, our Father is calling us as spiritual guides. Happy with that title? See, if people get some title, if some title is conferred upon them, people don't want to share with others. They have a huge arrogance of it. But we need to have a positive arrogance about it. Because who has conferred this title? God Himself, the Almighty Supreme Authority, is giving us this title. And what we children have to do? We need to see to it that we keep up the name and the trust which God is having on us. So today we shall hear the Murli of 30th July 2020. Om Shanti. It's Bapdada's Murli from Madhuban, and the essence is: sweet children, you have to become spiritual guides and show those of all other religions the way to the land of peace and the land of happiness. You are the true guides. Today's question: which children receive full power by having remembrance of the Father? See, we all do meditation to take power from Shiv Baba. But here is some condition. who will be able to take the full power? So let's hear it. What's the answer? The children who, together with having remembrance of the Father, are also completely honest with Him and don't hide anything. So see, these are the two main criterias. First is complete honesty, and the other one is not to be hiding anything, not to be secretive. Those who remain true to the true Father and don't commit any sin receive power from their remembrance. Some children continue to make mistakes and then ask for forgiveness. Baba says, what do you think Baba must have said? Sometimes we commit some mistake and then we do say, oh God, please forgive us. Baba, forgive us.
Mhm.
So what Baba must have said?
No,
So see,
no
Baba,
No forgiveness.
yeah. Yes, unfortunately, Baba is saying there cannot be forgiveness. There is an accurate karmic account for every act. So, therefore, it means we have to be so careful upon our each and every action and every thought, because even the thought are our action. It leads to a karmic bondage. Okay, so Baba is tightening us up and making us very attentive. Today's song is Our Pilgrimage is Unique. It's unique from the worldly ways because here, sitting at one place, we can still travel to the faraway land, isn't it? And daily we can have this pilgrimage without spending a penny. It's so economical. And people are just at home in the lockdown, but we can say daily we go to pilgrimage, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes.
No government can stop us. No one can stop us. We are our own masters. Very nice. Om
Mm.
Shanti.
Oh,
You
shit.
children, you children heard the song. In order to see how children extract points of knowledge, you should find such songs and ask them to extract the real meaning of each song, because these songs also have to be corrected. Baba has explained that there are some very good songs that can help a great deed to bring happiness to someone who is sitting there worrying. These songs are very useful. I hope you children also must have, you brothers and sisters also must have had an experience of this. Whenever your mood is down or you're very stressed or not having a mood, so you can cheer up by hearing these Baba's songs. But I know you
Mm.
people are always
Yeah.
very happy. I've always seen all of you dancing, really dancing. That's good.
Mhm.
That's a specialty, I think, of Nigeria. I've seen everyone very jovial and very active and dancing. Even when they're standing, they're always doing this way. So very light-hearted. I appreciate that. And I do remember.
Mhm.
Okay, so Baba is saying these songs are very useful. When you listen to these songs, you quickly become aware. You children know that you are truly the lucky stars of the earth. See, it's a huge title, and we should feel proud of it, and we should live it, that I am a lucky star. You should feel how lucky we are that God chose us. I hope all of you feel that we are lucky stars.
Yeah.
Only one Gagan bhai feels he's lucky.
Yes,
Yeah.
sister,
Yes.
yes.
Very
Yes.
good.
I'm
Indeed.
the scientist. All
We
brothers,
are
sisters.
very, very happy, very, very happy.
Yes.
Very
When
happy.
Very good. Yes.
sister,
We are
thank
highly
you.
intoxicated.
Yes. Highly
Yeah.
fortunate. True. So Baba is saying, in fact, we are truly the lucky stars of the earth. This pilgrimage of ours is completely different from those of the path of devotion. You are the Pandava army. On those pilgrimages, they have an army of guides. Each group is led by a separate guide. They keep registers and they ask you which clan you belong to. Each guide would take those of his own clan. There are so many guides who take people there. So now in this Murli, actually Baba is referring to in India, the pilgrimage places are near the Ganges, the banks of Ganges. So when people go over there in Haridwar, so then there are pandits. Hope you must be knowing about the pandits with the top knot and that dhoti dress attire with the white dress or the saffron robe. And then they have a book and they keep a record of all the surnames. And then they see which clan you belong to. And then accordingly, they take them to that place. So they have the whole history. So Baba is talking about those. And Baba is saying, in fact, we are the spiritual guides. We are the real ones. Baba is saying, you are spiritual guides. Your name is the Pandava army. There
Okay.
is
Okay.
no kingdom. There is no kingdom of the Pandavas. Guides, and Baba is saying about the Pandas, because in Hindi it's called as Panda. Guides are called Pandavas. The father is the unlimited guide. Guides, the Pandas, take you on a pilgrimage. The worshippers understand that those guides have brought pilgrims. You become guides on the path of knowledge. So that's devotion. But Baba is saying we are guides on the path of knowledge. There is no question of taking anyone anywhere. You can show someone the path even while sitting at home. Then the one to whom you have shown the path would also become a guide. You have to show this path to one another. Man, mana, bhava. There must be many among you who have been on pilgrimages. Your intellects would know how to go to Badrinath or to Amarnath. So these are the very famous places in India, the pilgrimage place. Amarnath is in high mountains, in the snow-clad peaks of Himalayas, and Badrinath is there in the plains near the river Ganges. So those guides also know that you are spiritual guides. You must not forget that you are at the most elevated confluence age. So up till now, Baba was referring to the pandas of the devotion path also, and he's making us realize that there's a difference. Even those pandas know about the clan, they know about the pilgrimage place, but Baba is saying we the spiritual children, know much more, not only about this world or the clan, but we know of the three aspects of the world, isn't it? We know of the entire world cycle of 5,000 years. So we are the spiritual guide. And where are we going to take them? Any guesses? Baba is telling us to become spiritual guide, but where is our journey?
Home.
Two places.
And then home and then our sweet kingdom.
Yes, yes. So there's two places. One is the heavenly abode, Paramdham, and the other is the sweet kingdom, Satya,
Yeah.
golden age. Very right. So now Baba is saying, you children only have one thing in your intellects, that you are the guides to liberation and liberation in life. It is not that the guides to heaven are different from those to liberation. You have the faith that you will go to the land of liberation and then go to the new world. You guides are number wise according to the efforts you make. There are many types of guides. You are first class guides. You show everyone the way to purity. That's our unique point. Everyone has to remain pure. Everyone's vision has to change completely. You have promised that you will not remember anyone except the one. And what promise we have said? Baba, I will only remember you and you alone. Have not we made this promise?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
Yes, very good, very good. When I belong to you, my boat can go across. In the future, there is only happiness, nothing but happiness. The Father is now taking us into relationships of happiness. Here, there is only sorrow, nothing but sorrow. And any happiness here is like
Drop,
the
droppings of
dropping of
Of
a
the
crow.
crow.
Yes. You are now studying for the new world. You know that you will first go to the land of liberation and then come here. You will definitely go home. This is the pilgrimage of the power of remembrance. The land of peace has to be remembered. The Father too has to be remembered. You must also be honest with the Father. That's the main criteria. So Baba is stressing that we children have to be honest. The Father says, it is not that I know what is in each of you. Baba is saying, no. Baba is not antaryami. Because some children think that, oh, Baba dwells in our heart. And Baba must be knowing everything which we are thinking, which we are feeling. But Baba is saying, no, I don't do that. Baba is explaining about the acts each of you perform. He inspires you to make effort. However, when you disobey him or commit a sin, you are asked, have you committed the sin? Baba has told you that the eyes are very deceitful.
yeah.
You should also tell Baba, Baba, today my eyes deceived me a great deal. means Baba is saying we should make confession. I am cautious while I'm here, but when I go home, my intellect causes mischief. Baba, I made a big mistake. Please forgive me. Baba says, there is no question of forgiveness in this. People in the world do that. Do that means to commit a crime and then go and ask for repentance and ask for forgiveness. Someone would slap another and then ask for forgiveness, and everything would be all right again. It does not take long to ask for forgiveness in that way. You can't, but this is about the world. But now Baba is saying you cannot continue to perform wrong acts and then say, I'm sorry. It's very easy to say sorry. The Baba is saying you can't be doing that. It does not work in that way. Everything is accumulated. Whatever right or wrong act you perform, they accumulate. And the fruit of those right or wrong acts will definitely be received in the next birth. There is no question of forgiveness. Whatever one does, one receives the fruit of that accordingly. So Baba is making us understand the philosophy of karma, that we are responsible for our each and every action, and we are bound to get the fruits of it. We can't escape from it. Baba repeatedly explains this to you. He says, lust is the greatest enemy. It causes you sorrow from the time it starts, through the middle, to the end. Baba is called, one more name for Baba. Baba is called the purifier. Purifier.
Yeah.
Those who indulge in vice are called impure. The Father says, when you leave here and go outside, if you are unable to observe the disciplines, you will be unable to claim a high status. Baba receives all the news. While some are here, they say that it is very good. But then, when they go outside, they are unable to put into practice. Unfortunately, it becomes that way, so therefore Baba is just mentioning about it. There is no mention of vice in the golden age. This is the condition of Bharat now. There, they live in big palaces. They have plenty of happiness. Baba asks the children about everything. Baba has to be given all the news. Some even tell lies. Just ask yourself, how much do I lie? So we should check ourselves when we sit quietly with Baba. And then we should check. I hope I'm not cheating myself. Because if we are lying, actually we are not lying to the world, we are deceiving ourselves. It will be our loss. So in case if we are doing so, we should make efforts to change it, to rectify ourselves. And we can take love and power from Baba. One should not tell Baba any lies at all. The Father is the one who makes you into the truth. There are no lies there. There is no name or trace of that. Here, on the other hand, there is no trace of truth. There is a difference. The Baba is telling us about the difference, what's happening here and what will be in paradise. In paradise, it will be all truth, no trace of lie. So therefore, we have to make our sanskars that way. We have to prepare ourselves, our resolves. Our personality trait should be in such a way that we always think, talk, and try to listen to truth only. There are no lies there. There is no name or trace of that. Here, on the other hand, there is no name or trace of truth. There is a difference. The Father says, this is a forest of,
Thorn.
yes, this is a forest of thorns. But no one considers himself to be a thorn. The Father says, to use the sword of lust is the greatest thorn. It is because of this that you have become unhappy. Baba has now come to give you a great deal of happiness. So let's everyone become happy and rejoice in that Baba has come to give us a not this much, but a great deal of happiness.
Mm.
You know that previously you truly had a great deal of happiness. The golden age is also called the land of happiness. There is no illness, etc. There. There are no hospitals or jails, etc. There is not even any mention of sorrow in the golden age. Just think and imagine how wonderful it will be to live in that land of truth and happiness. Isn't it? Everyone is happy to imagine it?
Yes, yes, sister.
Good, good. I hope everyone, even in their meditation, they imagine themselves to be in paradise and become happy. Okay,
Mm.
so Baba is saying there is not even any mention of sorrow in the golden age. In the silver age, there are 2 degrees less, and so there is something that happens. Nevertheless, it is still called heaven. The Father says, you children must now remain in limitless, super sensuous joy. Not only little joy, but limitless, super sensuous joy. Remember the one who is teaching you. God is our teacher. Everyone remembers his teacher. It is very easy for you children who are living here. There is no bondage here. When Baba is saying about here, so he was talking to the children there and then when in Madhuban, because then they are free from everything, from all the problems, and in that spiritual environment, it becomes very easy, and then they forget everything, and it's happy, and therefore they don't commit any sins, because it's a very protective environment. So therefore, Baba is always mentioning that here you are happy, but when you go out, then there are bondages, then you commit crimes or mistakes or sins. So Baba is saying, there is no bondage here. You are completely free from all types of bondage. When the bhatti was created in the beginning, they became free from bondage. The only concern is for service and how to increase service. And even I see Gaganbai is always just thinking about how to increase service. He comes with different methods of doing it. And I'm very proud of you, Gaganbai. You are making so much of attempts. And I hear from Indu Ben, I get the updates what all you're doing. Very good. So Baba is saying, the only concern is for service and how to increase service. Baba continues to explain a great deal. Some come to Baba and have a lot of enthusiasm for a month or a month and a half, and then they become slack. Slack means like lazy, not making that much effort, just taking things for granted and going at a very slow pace. So I think they become slack. Then they don't even go to their centers. Acha, what should be done then? You can write and ask them, why are they not coming anymore? Tell them, I thought perhaps Maya has attacked you, or that you had become trapped in bad company, or performed a wrong act and fallen. Because if we commit a sin, if we indulge in vice, then our soul will feel guilty and won't allow us to go to the center. So therefore, Baba is saying, encourage them to come to the center. Because if we continue to be away from Baba, how will Baba help us? Isn't it? So even if by chance in our life, if we make a sin or if we indulge in a wrong act and we feel guilty about it, and if we wish to come back, be free to come back to Baba's house. Okay? Because it's only by coming to Baba's house that you'll get that power of purity and strength from Baba, that we'll be able to continue in this path. Okay? So Baba is saying, in spite of everything, they have to be uplifted. So therefore, Baba is saying, don't just desert them if someone is not coming to the center. Do call them and do ask them about how they are doing and encourage them to come back to the center. You have to make this effort. You have to win their hearts. You can write them a letter, because in those days we didn't have computers and emails and WhatsApp, so therefore they used to write letter. But now that we can contact people just by phone or by WhatsApp, many are too ashamed, and so they lose hope. Even after they leave here and go back home, news come that they just sit at home. They say that their hearts are not in this anymore. Some even write a letter and say, your knowledge is very good, but I can't remain pure. Therefore, I have left knowledge. I don't have that much strength. They just write this. It's very unfortunate for some that such situations come in their life. But we should have good vibrations for them and good thoughts for them. Look how vice makes them fall. When they come here, they raise their hands to say that they will become a Sun Dynasty Narayan from an ordinary man. This knowledge is for changing from an ordinary human into Lakshmi or Narayan. The father says, the jaggery knows and the bag of jaggery knows. Like how sweet it is. Only the jaggery knows. So what effort we are making. So it's only known to us and Shiv Baba. This one is Baba's bag. So he must have pointed out to Brahma Baba and said, this one is Baba's bag. So sweet, isn't it? This one asks about everything very clearly. He receives news of everything. Shiv Baba says, I come to teach you. Those who study will become masters. The father says, your vision has to be changed so much. How can we change our vision? It's very important to change our vision right now, because we will be able to change our vision with the help of this knowledge. The knowledge which Baba teaches is of to become soul conscious. So when we become soul conscious, then our vision changes. We can look at everyone, we can talk with everyone, but not seeing them as a body, but seeing them as a pure soul, child of the Supreme. So when our vision changes, then our thoughts, our feelings, our actions changes. So it becomes very good. So Baba is saying, your vision has to be changed so much. So therefore it's very important to become soul conscious and look everyone with a vision of soul. There has to be caution at every step. By having this remembrance, you can earn multi-millions at every step. Many children fail. Even serviceable guides fail. When people go on a pilgrimage, they remain pure. However, see, Baba knows everything. So Baba is saying, however, some people are so addicted to their habits that, which habits Baba is talking about? You'll find it funny. Just listen. Some people are so addicted to their habits that even when they go on a pilgrimage, they take their alcohol, etc. with them. They keep it hidden. Because in India, when you are going to a pilgrimage place, a place of devotion, you cannot be drinking or smoking. So that's not allowed. So, but some people, even while going, they secretly carry it in their bag. And when they get a chance, when they see other travelers are not watching them, they just take a sip because it's their habit which pulls them. So it's so much of addiction. So why Baba is talking about this thing? He's making us realize that we should be so attentive upon ourselves that we should not become addicted to our nature, our vices in such a way. They're addicted to liquor or smoking. But for us, we Brahmins, we should see that even not a small trace of Maya, a small trace of vices should influence us in this way. Even great and important people cannot stop taking it. Of what use would that pilgrimage be then? Because pilgrimage is meant to be as a pure act of traveling towards God, approaching God. Therefore, it should be done in a very pure way. Even those who go into battle drink a lot of alcohol first. They drink alcohol and then crash their aeroplane onto a steamer. They destroy the steamer and kill themselves. You are now receiving the nectar of knowledge. However, remembrance is the main thing. It is through this that you become ever healthy and ever wealthy for 21 births. You people of Bharat know that you really did have long lifespans in Bharat. No one in the golden age becomes ill. In the golden age, the age of the deities is about 150 years, 150 years. They are 16 degrees, 16 celestial degrees full. Some ask how this is possible. Tell them the five vices don't exist there. If these vices were to exist there, how could it be the kingdom of God? You would have seen those statues showing the deities falling onto the path of sin. They are very dirty images. So Baba is referring to a temple, a particular temple, where it's portrayed outside. Yes, Gaganbhai must be knowing it's in Orissa.
Jagannath Puri in Odisha, our place.
Yes, yes, it's in your hometown. It's in Orissa. It's a temple in which it's made of black stone and it's carved the pictures of deities, but in a body conscious way. So therefore, Baba is saying that's dirty because that's body conscious. This Baba says, I tell you what I've seen. This Brahma Baba is saying, you must have visited. Shiv Baba says, I simply give you knowledge. Shiv Baba tells you the things of knowledge, and this one tells you his own experience. There are two here, one Brahma Baba and one Shiv Baba. This one continues to share his experience. Everyone knows about his own life. You know that you have been committing sin for half the cycle. No one commits any sin there. No one here is pure. So no one commits any sin there, means in the golden age. And about here, Baba is talking that no one is pure. You children know that the real Bhagavad is now taking place. God sits here and gives knowledge to you children. Bhagavad is the story of Bhagwan, of God. So Bhagavad Gita means the story of God when he came and when he gave the versions. In the scriptures it said gave the teachings to Krishna, but in fact now Shiv Baba comes into this world, into this Karm Kshetra, this world of action, and now he's teaching us, we Brahmins. And here this is the real Bhagavad which is taking place, where God comes and teaches, gives the divine knowledge to us. So Baba is saying, God sits and gives knowledge to you children. In fact, there should only be the one Gita. However, what would you write about for Shiv Baba's biography? You know that none of the books, etc., will remain because destruction is just standing ahead. Just standing ahead means it's very nearby. This knowledge for making effort will also end, and then the reward will begin. Similarly, whatever is acted out in the drama continues to be wound on the reel, and then the reward begins afresh. The drama continues to be wound on the reel means it goes that way. It gets enrolled in that reel. And then the reward begins afresh. Each one of all of the many souls in the drama has his own part fixed. Those who want to understand these things will do so. This is an unlimited play. Explain to everyone that you can tell them the secrets of the beginning, the middle, and the end of this unlimited play. That is the incorporeal world, and this is the corporeal world. We will explain to you all the secrets of how this cycle turns. Whomsoever you explain to will enjoy this a great deal. Don't think that no one listens to you. Many subjects have to be created. You must not have heart failure in doing service. Just continue to explain. Many customers come to your businessmen. So Baba is giving us one more title. He's calling us as a businessman. You businessmen say, come and I will make an unlimited deal with you. There used to be the kingdom of deities in Bharat. Where did it go? Come and we will explain how they took 84 births. God speaks. You don't know your own births. You can do a lot of service. When you have time, come and we will tell you the history and geography of the world. No one but the Father can explain this. Come and we will explain to you the secrets of the Creator and creation. This is now your last birth. You can earn now for the future. So, this is the time to earn. Baba explains to you, children, the way to do service. Your customers will be very happy when they hear these things. They will bow down to you and thank you. Like they will have that much sense of gratitude for us, then they will say, okay. Businessmen can do a lot more service. Businessmen put something aside for charity. You're becoming great and righteous souls. The Father has come and is filling your aprons with the imperishable jewels of knowledge. Baba gives you all types of advice about how to do this and that. Continue to give the message. Don't become tired. Engage yourself in bringing benefit to many. Don't become slack. Let your vision be good. Don't become angry. Interact with everyone with great tact. Baba is saying with great tact because sometimes we speak too directly and then people feel hurt sometimes, or sometimes the knowledge is so powerful that they're not able to digest it. So therefore we have to see. Baba always says, see the pulse of the person and then only share this knowledge. So therefore Baba is saying, do it with a great tact. The Father continues to explain many different methods. It is very easy for shopkeepers. Those are deals, and this too is a deal. Those people would say, this is a very good deal. Many will very quickly become customers here. Customers there means for Shiv Baba's knowledge. They would say, such a great person who makes such deals should be given a lot of help. tell them this is your last birth in which you can once again change from an ordinary human into a deity. Everyone receives a reward according to how much he does. This is Baba's statement. We don't receive a reward according to how much we think or imagine or how much we desire, but we receive a reward according to how much we do, how much we put into action. Check yourself. Was my vision wrong in any way today? It was not pulled towards women, was it? When someone became When someone becomes ashamed, he stops coming here. It is not a small thing to become a master of the world. The longer they have been devotees, the happier they will be. Those who have done less devotion would be less happy. This account also has to be understood. The intellect says, I am now to go home, and I will then go to the new world. So our intellect should be that refined, and we should be always having this thought in our intellect that I am now to go home, and I will then go to the new world. So this is a type of intoxication which will help us to continue to face all the upheavals in this path and still continue to abide on this spiritual knowledge. I will change into new clothes and play my part. New clothes means the new body for Satya. I will leave this body and then have a golden spoon in the mouth. So beautiful. If you just create this image in front of you, that yes, we are now leaving this body and going to wear such a nice, pure, healthy body. A golden spoon in the mouth means having everything in abundance. Acha, to the sweetest beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children, and the spiritual children says
Uh,
Say
namaste
namaste and good
to
morning
the
to the spiritual father.
okay, and good morning to the spiritual father. Good addition. Essence for dharana. First, don't perform any wrong acts because of your vision. It means don't come under the spell of body consciousness and perform wrong actions because we saw something wrong. So we have to be so careful of what I see. So the see is one of this vision, the eyes, and one is of this vision, what the soul perceives, how the soul is picking up those things. Your vision has to be changed. Remain cautious at every step and accumulate an income of multi-million. Okay, so we have to accumulate an income not just of few thousands or hundreds, but of multi-millions. Second, whenever you have time, make this unlimited deal. Don't become disheartened in doing service. Give everyone the Father's message and don't become tired. Blessing. May you be an accurate effort maker who experiences all inner happiness and all powers in the lap of love. And repeat, may you be an accurate effort maker who experiences all inner happiness and all powers in the lap of love. Those who are real effort makers do not experience hard work or tiredness, but always remain intoxicated in love. Because of being surrendered, even with their thoughts, they experience themselves being made to move by Bap Dada, not with the feet of hard work, but moving in the lap of love. Because of experiencing all attainments in the lap of love, they are not just moving, but are constantly continuing to fly with the experience of happiness, inner joy, and all powers. So we can fly with the experience of happiness, inner joy, and all powers. The slogan for today is, when the foundation of faith is firm, you naturally experience your life to be an elevated life. I'll repeat. When the foundation of faith is firm, you naturally experience your life to be an elevated life. Acha, Om Shanti.
Om
Om Shanti
Shanti.
to everyone.
Om Shanti, sister. Very good,
Om
Murli.
Shanti, sister. Very good. Thank you.
Om Shanti, sister.
Om
And
Shanti,
sister,
everyone.
thank you for
Om Shanti. Thank you, sister. Sister, we will now, everybody will speak one or Baba's points. How
Very
many
good.
points?
Everyone will like to share. That's
One
very good.
point,
Yes.
2 points. Yes, whatever.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti,
Shanti.
Brother Samuel.
Om Shanti, Sabra
Yes.
Samuel.
Good morning, all the angels.
Yeah.
Good
Good
morning.
morning, Brother Samuel.
Baba says today that we are receiving the nectar of knowledge from the Father. And this nectar of knowledge becomes our instrument, that we don't have to keep it with us, we have to share it. And then that it's only the Father and no one else can give history and geography of creation. No one else can give secret. Only Baba knows the secret of the beginning, the middle, and the end.
Yes, yes. Very good. Very good. Thank you for sharing your point.
Today,
You have to
Baba,
know
Yes.
the Father's
Om
knowledge.
Shanti.
Om
Thank you, Brother
Shanti.
Samuel. Very good. Now, Brother
Brother,
Sunday. Brother Sunday. Yeah, your point.
today, Baba, the mule is so sweet like a nectar. And Baba today referred to us as the pure spiritual guide. We should be the spiritual guide to show the path to the people who are spiritually blind. We should be the guide for them. Baba also calls us that today we are businessmen. We are businessmen. We should be able to give Baba's knowledge in a tactful way to those who come into us or come into contact with us, so that at the end of the day, they are given the path into what they should be. So today, Baba calls us businessmen. And I'm so happy that we are businessmen, not worldly or lucky businessmen, but we are a guide to the world. Om Shanti.
Thank you.
Very good.
Yeah, brother Sunday, very good. Thank you. Then brother Osita, sister, brother Osita is a 2 weeks Baba's child.
Oh, great.
Thank you. Thank you.
Please.
Om Shanti, sister. Om Shanti. I'm very honored to meet you.
Oh, even
Yes.
me here. I'm very happy to see you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Today's Murli started for me that I am a sweet child of Baba and I'm a spiritual guide. It's good for me. It welcomes me. It gives me warmth. But I also found out that to be free from bondage and have my only concern about increasing service, increasing service. I must move away from the short enthusiasm, that could cause me to slack back because I may have performed a bad act or I may have been in bad company. That's my warning. And then, but even when that happens, I should not be discouraged. I should be encouraged to come back to Baba's house because that is where I find purity and I can draw strength from Baba. I need uplifting from my brethren, from my family, from my Brahmin family. Then this one takes me home very well, that addiction will always bring traces of Maya. Now,
Yeah.
secret addiction can cause me to slack back again. So what must I do? I must remember that addiction kills the essence of pilgrimage. And because this is my last birth, I must be able to work hard to earn my reward based on how much I do, not how much I say or how much I think. Om Shanti.
In a very nice way, you have summarized the Murli also. Very good.
Om Shanti. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, brother Osita. Thank you, brother Baji.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, brother Baji.
Om Shanti, Sister Neena. Welcome to Nigeria.
Thank you.
Yes, I like today's Murli because Baba always tells us the naked truth, whether it suits us emotionally or otherwise. Let the truth be said. What is said here, or that I'm referring to, is that he made it abundantly clear. There is nothing like forgiveness. Take it, except you don't understand the, the principle of karma philosophy. You do something, you expect that when you say you are sorry, it's gone. No, that's not the law. So that when you are doing something, be conscious of the fact that you are creating an account, and at the end, you must settle it. So this my take here, Om Shanti.
Yes, we have to settle it by doing yoga. Therefore, Baba encourages us to do more of meditation, that we can settle it and then we can do some good deeds. Good, okay.
Okay.
Thank you, brother Baji.
Welcome.
Now here, brother Eta. Brother Eta is staying in the center.
Om Shanti and good morning.
Okay,
Baba says
Brother
the loss is our greatest enemy. It causes damage right from the beginning, middle, and end of creation. We should conquer it. We have to be pure to go to the golden age. We are spiritual guides. We guide everybody into liberation. So we should continue to remember Baba and study and be elevated. And the intellect should understand that we are going back home, or returning home. We are going to wear new clothes and play our part in the new world. Om Shanti.
Yes, we should have this intoxication that we are going to the new world, new home, in a new dress. Very good. And we'll be having a golden spoon in our mouth. Good. Om Shanti Gagan Bhai.
Now, Sister Nokoyo.
Nkoyo.
Om Shanti, sister, welcome.
Om Shanti, Sister Nika.
Sister.
My point is,
Yes.
we are the lucky stars of the earth. So, yes. And another one, Baba say, those who remain true to the true Father and don't commit any sin, receive power from the remembrance. So I love that too.
Because if we yes, if we remember Shiv Baba and change our vision, then we won't commit any sin. So we can be saved from committing a sin by remembering in soul conscious. Good, very good.
Now, Sister Basi. Sister Basi. Yeah.
Om Shanti, sister. Om Shanti, sweet family.
Om Shanti, Sister Basi. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you, sister. Lovely Murli as usual. And Baba has given us 3 titles today. That we are the guides, the spiritual guide, we are businessmen, and we are shopkeepers, all in allocated form, you know. And these are the different roles we play too in our physical life. But Baba is taking us higher now, because now we are doing Baba's service. And then in doing that service, Baba says, because Baba has come to serve us. So as a result, he's teaching us how to serve others, you know, because it's in this we have great reward. According to how I perform, so shall be my reward. And then at the end, Baba has given us everything from the beginning, middle to the end. At the end, Baba is telling us that we should have that pure intoxication of going back home, because the whole play is ending. Everything is rounding up. So I should have that pure happiness that I'm going back home. I'm going into that new world. Then I will change this old body of weakness and all. I'll be given a new robe, new body to play my new parts again with a golden spoon, you know. So everything will be new, pure, clean for me. And then there's one other one of intoxication too. Baba says we must now remain in limitless, super sensuous joy. And remember the one who is teaching us. We should know that it's not a human being that is teaching us, and that Baba is teaching us. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Sister Basi.
No one shared about experiencing happiness in Baba's lap. I like that point of the blessing. We become easy effort maker when we feel that we are in Baba's lap. So with love has that power. It makes us so mightyful that we are easily able to forego everything and make all our efforts. Good, good.
Yes, thank you.
Please, can I share that point? Can I share that point on that Baba's lab on my own experience? Because like me, when I want to eat, I cook my food in Baba's remembrance. I want to eat with Baba alone. I want to sleep with Baba alone. I want to do anything with Baba. So I'm always on Baba's lap. That gives me the security and guarantee for the life I have today. Because anything I do it in the remembrance of Baba. So I'm well protected. I don't deviate from it. Even when bombs blast here in Abuja, I was on Baba's laps. The bomb blast in front of me, but everybody fell. I did not fall. So when you are with Baba, you are well protected. That is my own point of view to everyone. Om Shanti.
Thank you.
Very good, very good.
Very good. Ji,
Auntie,
sister,
brother.
my point, you said right. Baba said today that those who are real effort maker, they don't experience hard work or tiredness. They remain intoxicated in love. And Baba says, yes, Baba says there is a karmic account for every act. There is no forgiveness. And Baba says we are the lucky stars of the earth. And Baba says that it is not like that Baba knows everything. We have to tell Baba. And we should be honest. We should be honesty to Baba. And Baba says Baba is called the purifier. Those who indulge in vices, they are called impure. And Baba says, if you are unable to observe the disciplines, then you cannot claim high status. And Baba says that one concern that for service and how to increase service. And Baba says that to give messages, Baba's introduction to others, in that way, don't become tired, angry, and swag, and disheartened. Baba says in doing service. And Baba says, don't perform any wrong actions. Um, make your vision perfect. Yes. Ji.
And we are the spiritual pilgrimage. So we are on a spiritual pilgrimage. So we should always remember that. Then automatically it will become easy for us to remain pure. Because we remember that where are we going to? And then we'll be able to change our vision. Very good.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
Another point that just came to mind again. Baba
Yes,
said
yes.
we should be able to uplift our fallen brothers and sisters. You know, we should have a pure and good vision for them and uplift them. You know,
Yes.
encourage them to come, and you know, because of
Reach out
guilt,
to them.
they stay off. They don't want to come to the center again and mix up with Baba's children. So we should be able to, you know, have pure vision and help them by giving them, by uplifting them, encouraging them to come. And they have no other place to go other than to come to Baba, so that they take power from Baba and they move on. Om Shanti.
Yes,
Shanti.
Sister Lucy.
Basi.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Sister, now
Yes.
you can give drishti. We will take drishti from you with Baba's
Okay.
remembrance. Yes, 1, 2 minutes, 3 minutes silence. Then we can
Okay,
take.
fine. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Om
Thank you,
Shanti,
sister,
sister. Thank
so
you.
much. Well, you are welcome again and again and again. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Bye. Good
Thank you.
day.
Bye.
Good day
Bye.
to everyone.
Bye now. Okay.
Om Shanti, sister.
Thank you.
Sweetie.
Thank you, Sister Basi. Sunday, you.
Sister
Thank
Nkoye,
you.
Sister Bazi.
Thank you. Om Shanti. Bye.